Alright, we'll try this again. Hey, I'm Jan Scott. Welcome to another edition of Jan Scott Live. Be with you here for the next 4 or 5 minutes or so here at the workout location. This week is quote-unquote Boulder Startup Week, which is touted by the tech community in a very small fraction of the business community. It happens every year. And basically what it is, it's kind of a cliquey club of young kids, CU techies, CU students and graduates who want to work in the tech field. They are little app developers, social media kids, kids with degrees in Twitter, Facebook, that kind of stuff. And then they have plays, you know, like when Spanky and our gang would go, oh, let's have a play, kids. They do that. They go to the Boulder Theater and they do these little presentations that are cute and fun. And then they meet around, like yesterday, Jared Paulus talked about, oh, I don't know, what did he talk about? NSA and how evil they are, which is bullshit. You know, these people love people like Edward Snowden, who I think is a traitor and probably should be shot for completely fucking up the United States security. I mean, these kids they're called the new atheists, the new communists. These are the people who make deals with our enemies, like Al-Qaeda, people like that. Osama bin Laden really liked these guys a lot. And so they're having all of these programs going on all week, which is called Startup Boulder. And it involves people like David Cohen, Brad Feld, Jason Mendelson, Jared Paulus. And they're meeting, and I don't know what they're doing. They drink beer, smoke dope, they chase each other around in office chairs, and they take money from people. And then they take investment money and they put them into failed projects, like Trotta would be an example. Trotta's a place that took over, it's one of my favorites to criticize. They took over the Daily Camera building, hired hundreds of people, took in over $15 million worth of investment money, and blew every single bit of it, and then sold it to Google as a failed organization. Google fired everybody that worked for it, fired the entire sales department, and said, this thing's a mess, it didn't work. And that's kind of what happened there. Then, on top of that, today or tomorrow they're having this thing called Jews and Brews. And Jews and Brews is about, I mean, literally, they come right out and name it. This is put up by the Boulder Jewish News, and it celebrates Jewish businessmen who collectively get together and put their money into these other kind of startups. And it's really a form of discrimination and racism, reverse discrimination and racism. And nobody calls them out on it except for me. I mean, I'm like, how blatant can you possibly be? One of the things that the Jews and Brews crowd do is they get a kid with an idea. Let's say the kid has an app, and the app is going to do whatever, feed your cat. Let's say it's the Feed Your Cat app. So they'll say, okay, kid, we're going to put in $1 million into your app. You develop your app, and then they go for the second round of funding. So they go for the second round of funding on the app, and they say they get $4 million. Well, out of that $4 million, the Jews and Brews crowd gets their $1.5 million back immediately, plus 30%. Okay, then they put in other unsuspecting people into this app, which instantly fails, and all those people are out all of their money. So what this is it's the old Colorado idea of drilling dusters and promising you're going to get rich through oil. And now they're claiming you're going to get rich through new tech media, new tech investments, and it's all bullshit. And it's there are places like Techstars and Boulder Startup, and the city's involved in this. They fund this thing. Of course, the Boulder Startup crowd, they fucking hate me because I talk about this. I say, this is exactly what they're doing. This is the old flim-flam of the Old West, brought up new. All right, well, we have joining us today our solar scientist friend, Tom. How's it going, Tom? You've been following Boulder Startup Week? Yeah. Just as well that we don't go. But we're going to send in spies later. We're going to send in we're sending in some Boulder Channel 1 spies. Hey, I'm Jan Scott, and this has been another edition of me here at the famous workout place. Young lady here getting her exercise in. That's a good girl. She doesn't look like she needs to lose too much weight. I do. I need to lose about 100 fucking pounds before I fall over dead. All right, hey, how about that cat that attacked the dog? Did you see that? That's my kind of cat right there. My old cat Joey did that once for me, but I'll get into that later. All right, I'm out of here.